7. Barrett outside, the switch. Doncic goes, oh, what a great step! And then he hammers it home! Broke his ankles!
That was just some of the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen. I'm sorry, this may not be a professional analysis. The New York Knicks go on to lose to the Atlanta Hawks in embarrassing fashion. Let's just say the New York Knicks were up 23 points. And yeah, you see this final score right there? Yes, you may not believe it, but we were up 23 points in this basketball game. And there's a lot of bad that I'm going to be talking about. Maybe there was a couple of good things, but not a lot of good things. Because one of those good things, if he's smart, he won't be here next season, and he'll request a trade. So at the beginning of this game, I love the vibes from this New York Knicks team. We're playing with high energy, we're pushing the pace, and we're looking to bury this team early because I said in my preview video, up against this Atlanta Hawks team, you want to bury them early, you want to kill them early, and continue to kill them, step on their neck, just destroy them, because you do not want to face this team down the stretch. Trae Young, you can't compete with them, you cannot hold up against him down the stretch, and now that they have DeJounte Murray defensively with his long wingspan up against a Jalen Brunson, no, you do not want that. And the New York Knicks played very good defense. Was it sloppy? Yeah. Our offensive shot selection, you could say, was questionable at the beginning of the game, but eventually we picked it up. RJ's playmaking was very, very good. He found Mitchell Robinson around the rim. He kicked out to Isaiah Hartenstein for a three. RJ was knocking down his three in this game. It looks like his shot is starting to get going, and I thought he played a pretty quality game. Was he perfect? No. But I thought RJ was pretty solid and definitely wasn't one of the main reasons we lost this game. I'm going to be getting into one of the main reasons we lost this game. So, Trae Young, or reasons, Trae Young shot 2 for 12 in that first quarter. Trae Young was absolutely atrocious, you know. I thought we did a good job on him, and there was times we were allowing dribble penetration, but Mitchell Robinson was just a beast when it came to deflections. He had a very nice block on him. Maybe you could say it was a goaltend, but the Knicks did a very excellent job playing as a team, distributing the ball despite Evan Fournier having a stupid turnover, taking stupid shots, because Evan Fournier sucks. That was one of the worst signings by Leon Rose. Evan Fournier just sucks. He's not a starter in this league. He's not worth that money. People could say like, "Oh, that's not a good amount of money compared like to the market and all that." For what Evan Fournier puts out there on the floor, he is not worth that contract at all. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, he can knock down threes, but that's it. That is absolutely it. Why is he handling the ball? Like, he's a turnstile defensively. He sucks. So I thought Mitch maybe played decent. Julius Randle, trash. Julius Randle was absolute trash. He started off the season pretty well defensively, moving the ball, stupid turnovers once again, bad awareness, holding onto the ball too long, stupid shot selection. I like the way he was attacking early in that first half, but what the hell happened in the second half? Like, what is happening? Like, I really don't even know what's going on with Randle. Like, the offensive system sucks, but it's no excuse for the way Randle's playing with the ball. If nothing's there, give up the ball. People are open. You don't have to go back to this ISO bull crap, you know? So one of the main reasons, like, we were up in this game, up 23 points in this basketball game, was because of the bench. You know, Obi Toppin comes in, he's electric, he's amazing, he's knocking down threes. He had one nice move that he drove down the lane, push shot, floater. You know, Isaiah Hartenstein, just like a quarterback dime down the court. Obi Toppin laid it up and in. Very good patience. Obi Toppin played like an absolute beast. And if I'm Obi Toppin, I'm requesting a trade. I am requesting a trade if I'm Obi Toppin. He has done nothing but progress, but get inconsistent minutes so far this season. And it is absolutely unacceptable when Randle's playing like shit. He continued to play like shit in that third quarter, or he played like dog shit in that third quarter, got consistent minutes that quarter, then we finally put Obi in. Like, finally. And so, Obi, credit to him. If I'm him, I'm going to a young organization that a team just really recognizes that I'm improving and I'm getting minutes I deserve quickly. Did a good job snagging rebounds, played with tons of energy. Cam Reddish had some nice defensive moments. Isaiah Hartenstein just played like a brick wall. He played like a beast out there, knocked down a nice three from RJ. He had 2 consecutive blocks on John Collins. I don't care that they called that a foul. This dude plays tough. He plays physical. He doesn't give up on a play. And I love the way he represents the New York Knicks. I want this dude to be a Knick forever. That's how much I love the way Isaiah Hartenstein plays the game of basketball. So the second unit is amazing. The defense is thriving. But you know who kind of single-handedly brings them into this basketball game? Tom Thibodeau and DeJounte Murray. So we're up 23 points, right? With the bench. We put the starters in. They cut it to an 8-point game. Like, The Atlanta Hawks cut it to an 8-point game, but credit to DeJounte Murray, 18 points in that second quarter, killing us from three, killing us from mid-range, working down the lane, and we commit stupid turnovers as well. Just bad awareness out there on the basketball floor. We go from ball movement, playing fast, to slowing it down, over dribbling. And when we started to turn the ball over, the defense became just straight up Swiss cheese, allowing dribble penetration like easy. We had no response for DeJounte Murray, but I guess that's what happens when you take your bench out, Cam Reddish playing some solid defense, and you put Evan Fournier in that place. No defense at all. Jalen Brunson's undersized. RJ Barrett can't keep up with his athleticism. There was no trapping involved. It was just an absolute hot mess how bad this defense was. But Tom Thibodeau, he always says he's going to put players out there that put us in the best position to win games, and he's going to do what puts us in the best position to win games. And that's an example tonight. He didn't do that. And Tom Thibodeau needs to go. He just straight up needs to go. And I'll tell you why. Tom Thibodeau, you're probably going to win games with him, right? You're going to win games with him. But you will never go far and be a consistent winner when it comes to winning the big thing or even come close to it. He's going to win regular season games. He's going to set a culture. But at the end of the day, he is too stubborn to admit. Like, for example, he was probably like, oh, I'm not a big fan of Obi, but he's popping off, still not giving him consistent minutes. You're probably going to see at the end of this video when I put the box scores up, what do you mean he got these minutes? Yeah, in garbage time when this game was freaking over. You know, when the Hawks took over this basketball game. It's still unacceptable the way he treats Obi Toppin. So he's going to set the culture and all that. But he's too stubborn to admit that he's wrong and doesn't put out players that put him in the position to be successful. His offense is so vanilla, outdated, just trash. Doesn't play players throughout his strengths. Am I saying RJ is going to be a future star? No. And I understand RJ averages the most shots per game within this roster. But if you look at the shots he takes within the flow of the offense, it's him standing in the corner, not constantly getting touches. I thought he did a solid job getting RJ touches this game. But if you've seen it throughout Tom Thibodeau's tenure, yeah, he doesn't put RJ in the position to be successful. You're not going to win. You're not going to come close to winning the big thing with Tom Thibodeau. And I know so many Knicks fans are going to be like, but you brought us to the playoffs in the first time forever. Are you tired? Like, I'm tired of settling for mediocrity. I'm tired of settling just for, like, something that's a little bit of good. No, I want to be a good, consistent winner. I want to finally see this thing built right. And this team's in mediocrity. Randall's not bringing you anywhere. Evan Fournier does not deserve to be a starter in this league. No, Jalen Brunson, he could stay. Am I saying he played the best in the game? But no, Brunson I still think could be a good point guard in this league. But this was just unacceptable what I saw from Randall. Especially, I like the way he started off the season, and seeing this. I know it's just one game, but we've seen this with Tibbs. We've seen this. And just seeing as soon as we start the third quarter, because we're up 8 points, entering halftime, or it might have been 6 points top of my head. I don't even know. I'm all over the place right now. Like, this team's so undisciplined as well. Like, you would think this team's supposed to be disciplined by Tibbs, holds these guys accountable. RJ falls for a million pump fakes on a DeAndre Hunter possession. Start of the third quarter, DeAndre Hunter pull up mid-range jumper, knocks down a three. Brunson goes flying off of a pump fake, and Hunter's one of the main reasons he gave him the lead, and they didn't look back after that. They didn't look back. They ended up having the lead the entire game. This was embarrassing. This was bad. Like, there was one moment, like, RJ ended up pretty much tying up this game, like, after we were down, like, 6 or 7 points. Like, he had a very nice pass, got some buckets, but this is unacceptable. This is just bad. It's just the same shit over and over again. And I'm not saying to tank or anything like that, but I don't believe Tibbs is the guy. And you're probably going to be like, who's the next coach? Who's the next coach? Knicks, figure it out. Figure it out. Like, everyone's like, oh, but who, like, Tibbs brought us to the playoffs. He may not be the guy that we're going to win a championship with or go far or anything like that, but he's an improvement compared to what we've had in the past. I'm tired of settling. Find the right guy. Just find the right guy. We shouldn't have to worry about it. It should be on the staff. It should be on Leon Rose. It should be on the ownership. But let me know down below your thoughts. Peace out, y'all.